Authoritarian at heart, Pulse nevertheless puts the safety of his allies over his personal morality. Communication between Ash and her teammates will be vital if they're to succeed. The protector who stands against flashes or smoke. Warden's quick thinking has saved many a VIP. Indistinguishable from a regular deployable shield, Goyo's Volcan acts as both deterrent and bluff. Understated yet vital, Mute is a key component in making sure reinforced walls stay that way. Gridlock's track stingers perform especially well in any situation where delaying the enemy is paramount. A proponent of both destruction and concussion, Sophia's presence is sure to make its mark. Clash's ability to repel and slow enemies is of enormous benefit to both herself and her team. Amaru's maneuverability and unpredictable placement can cause enemies to falter during time-tested strategies. Thermite's understanding of explosives makes him an invaluable asset, and he has the scars to prove it. Detecting enemy devices is where IQ excels, though some operators can escape her notice entirely. Cabana's destructive power is phenomenal, especially with regards to opening vertical sightlines. Few operators can roam as effectively as Kavera, whose silent step remains unmatched. Nomad's preference for non-lethal deterrence in no way means she is ill-equipped to eliminate.
Ill-equipped?
Denial of access to objectives is vital when all other defenses have failed, which is where smoke comes in. Invisible to cameras and drones alike, Vigil's extraordinary patience has led to many hard-won successes. The conceptualization of 3D space is Wamai's strength, though careful placement of the magnet is a priority. A practiced practitioner of disruption and denial, Fuse is sure to be at the heart of the action. An operator who excels at securing reinforcements, Bandit has more than a few tricks up his sleeve. Never one to shy away from shortcuts, Buck is bound to find creative approaches that challenge expectations.
I thought this nigga's gonna watch a kill this year.
Never one to miss a scrap of information, Maestro's only weakness may be his fondness for theatrics.
Now look at that standing right there.
Callie's utility cannot be overstated, especially with regards to the disruption she brings to the field. Dexterous and difficult to pin down, Mozzie's presence pervades whatever operation he's included in. Specialist Ash isn't an opponent to take lightly, nor is she one to begin an engagement quietly. A well-placed electro-claw can derail the enemy's best-laid plans, especially when combined with Cade's lethality. Strategic use of the stim pistol has been correlated with positive operator outcomes, including team victory. Capitao's ability to control the field is exceptional, though he must be wary of ally placement at all times. Delightfully archaic in his approach and equipment, Tachenka's support can be the key to victory. The Magpie is but a part of Jaeger's appeal. The other is his unwelcome ability to take his enemies by surprise. Understated yet vital, surveying and disorienting the enemy at critical moments has made Echo the topic of many an attacker debrief. Jaeger's worrying tendency to ignore incoming projectiles is mitigated by the positive morale his presence conveys. Specialist Mira remains one of our most reliable operators, even though she's frequently barred from the field. Able to cover a wide array of approaches, Glaz is a vital addition during any breaching operation. Dokaebi's ability to gather intel on enemy positions can be deadly when employed at opportune moments. Versatility is the aim of the recruit. Able to take on any role, they are the consummate wildcard. Few operators are better suited to team support than Finka, yet she is also a formidable opponent in her own right. Forcing inbound enemies to reveal their position enables Gridlock to maintain an iron grip on any objective. The satisfying pop of an air jab revealing an enemy's location must be especially gratifying for Nomad's team. Knowing the location of your enemy is only half the battle. Knowing what they'll do next is Jackal's specialty. Thatcher's EMP grenades find worthy purpose in disrupting enemy defenses. Disabling the enemy's finely tuned defenses brings Specialist Twitch no small amount of pleasure, I imagine. A well-timed adrenal surge can get an entire team back on their feet, which is where Finka excels. Hibana's explosive pellets are a powerful tool, but the proof of their strength comes in the hands of their operator. Dictating enemy movement is an undeniable tactic which Capitao applies easily and consistently. Knowing where and when to strike is crucial, which is why the logic bomb is such an exceptional tool. A proponent of both destruction and concussion, Sophia's presence is sure to make its mark. Hibana's destructive power is phenomenal, especially with regards to opening vertical sightline. Specialist Nox's reputation precedes her, though few are able to predict where or when she will appear. One should never underestimate the effect of swinging a large hammer in close proximity to someone's face. Protecting the team is a role Montaigne takes seriously, and it's one at which he frequently excels. Immune to the flash of her own Candela charges, Specialist Ying can clear a room in record time. The Candela can be deadly when combined with other devices, which is where Ying's mastery becomes apparent. Using her shock drones to create chaos in the field from afar, Twitch is an elusive opponent. My attempts to lift the caber have left me with a distinct impression that Sledge is a force to be reckoned with. Lion's experience with vector control have made him especially well-suited to detecting enemy movement. Laying down covering fire is where Blackbeard excels, but team coordination will be paramount. Blitz's favored strategy of flash, bash, kapow may win him allies or make him enemies, depending on his approach. Much like his namesake, Thatcher isn't one to spook easily, nor will he be deterred from his chosen angle of approach. A master of tracking, Jackal excels in paralyzing his prey long enough for his teammates to join the hunt. Dokaebi's ability to gather intel on enemy positions can be deadly when employed at opportune moments. Capcan's entry denial device is a potent counter to operators who may otherwise approach in silence. The damage and intel provided by accurately placed goo mines proved invaluable for team cohesion. Subtle use of welcome mats can deal a crippling blow to an unprepared enemy, on which Frost is quick to capitalize. Whether roaming or placing her mines, Ella often carries out her tasks with an artist's eye for detail. Frost uses the unexpected to turn the tables on her enemies. Strategic comprehension of the area and its surrounds is vital in preparing an adequate defense. Valkyrie's expertise with increased surveillance renders her invaluable in any defensive operation. Castle takes his role as a team's protector seriously, though optimal placement requires some finesse. The ultimate team player, Rook's Rhino armor excels at keeping allies on their feet and in the fight. It is teamwork, and not team composition, that most frequently correlates with high levels of success. Defensive plays using the Black Mirror corresponded closely with enemy dislocation and rapid defeat. With the ability to fool enemies into giving away their position, Alibi is an operator with great utility, able to predict where or when she will appear. Dexterous and difficult to pin down, Mozzie's presence pervades whatever operation he's included in. Surveilling and disorienting the enemy at critical moments is what brings Echo most of his opponent's ire. One should never underestimate the effect of swinging a large hammer in close proximity to someone's face. The explosive concussion of Ella's mines is enough to throw even experienced operators into disarray. A foil for the unwary, Capcan's ability to ensnare his enemies makes every approach a gamble. Deadly at both short and long range, Legion's ability to synergize with other operators is legendary.
You are crazy.